But only by one... Oh, actually, no, they're probably degrading by 2 steps. I would need to line it out properly but to really see the difference, but we can do that. And then I'm going to stop for sciencing this. I mean, it's been fun, but you know, I am aware that I'm spending a lot of time on it. So let's see what the end beam looks like after we've brought it all this way out. Are the 2 end beams going to be the same color? Oh. No. So, that, okay. Okay, that has actually extended it, to be fair, by 2 pieces. And if that was core wood, that would be much, much further again. That is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Now, what next thing I have to question? Ironwood on... Oh, I know I said I was going to stop. I know I did. I know. I know. What? Is that going to pop off? It doesn't seem to know. It looks like it can extend out to 2 no matter what. Alright, so it doesn't matter where in the sequence these are. That is ultra curious. I guess, actually, the last test. Okay, I know I said... I know. I know. You know. We're all very sad about this predicament. But science needs an answer. And I intend to give it one. How much of a difference this was made? Okay, pop. That has given me 1 extra piece by having them all together like that. I feel I am learning. But I feel that the learning has come to an end now. I'll grab all of this. I'll pop that back. Now we're going to go have kit. It was a hard day of sciencing today. I feel I've earned my rest. I'm going to have a nice little nonch on some honey first. Then we're going to tuck it down for the night. Good times. The last test. Well then, guys, we have about an hour until the adventure starts. Shush! 9! Yeah, Iron Age seems super expensive. It's 1 iron bar per support beam. But it looks like those support beams can actually do some magic. So, you know, maybe worth it. Now, today's testing, I only promised I was going to end it with that. The testing of the wood. I mean, I may not have made it absolutely clear that that's what I was promising, but that was what I was promising. Now we're on to stone testing. And this is an entire new type of science. It's basically like the difference between biology and physics. Yes. There's a little bit of crossover. Because biology wouldn't be able to do stuff without the laws of physics. But, it's a totally different discipline. I am now Mason Aavak. Right, we need to be a little bit closer to the workbench. I better, there we go. I am a biophysicist. Well, yeah, exactly. What is this game even? We now have arches, which are glorious things. Okay, I like it. Does it have any connected textures? No, but it looks nice, I think. Yes, that would actually look nice to make some sort of arch for a fireplace. We do have, I believe, a fireplace. Now, is this fireplace like the bonfire? Is it going to be wonderful and marvelous in every way? One must know. Does it go out in rain, basically? You know what? I'm not going to consider it a spoiler if anyone would like to tell me that. It looks nice, though. It goes out in rain. Okay, so the bonfire is ultimately our rain fire. But this is our hearth. Can I place it on wood? Oh, that's a good question. Come with me, workshop. We're going places, you and I. Assuming I can pick up all the ingredients. Yes, I can. Okay. Be right back. Must build. Further to that. Alright, spit, you need to go. 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 Oh. There's some things about this game that are, how should we say, a little bit annoying. Be right back. There we go. Okay, so first test. Actually, first we want to recover the materials used to make the cauldron. We want to see if the hearth can be built on wood. Test number 1. Doesn't appear that we can. Wow. Now that is nice. Sassy Mum, thank you very much for gifting a gift sub to the community. That's really kind. And it's your first gift sub too. Please put plenty of love in chat for Sassy Mum there. That's very, very kind of you. Diolch yn fawr iawn. Valheim Plus allows you to move stuff without breaking it. Always seems funny you have to break something to move it. A foot. I was gifted a sub a while back and wanted to return the kindness. I love your videos, and I'm going to catch up on the rest of Valheim. Oh, thank you so much for dropping by. And I'm really, really glad that you're enjoying the streams and videos so far. But yep, it does in fact go onward. So that's cool. However, can I get it to better place here? There's a lovely spot for it. Can I get it to anchor? I'm not sure I can. I fear that this may be a free place item no matter what I do. That's not the worst thing in the world, but something like that, I guess. Should be about right. Now, next, an extremely important question. Can I build a cauldron on it? Oh, I can. And because there's one big fire, I'm going to have it in the middle. sure it's positioned in such a way that the legs aren't moving out of bounds. How about there will do. And then the roasting spits can be positioned on the sides. I imagine you could have a crazy amount of roasting spits over this hearth if you wanted to. But I'm going for looks more than anything. And that looks better to me. That looks really, really nice to me, actually. Oh, look at that now. And it can hold 20 wood too. Even less refueling. Hooray! Etc, etc, etc. The topic of fueling. I'll just make sure all the sconces are fueled up. Maybe they will add or change some things based around the popular mods. Quite a lot of devs will do that. Like, if a mod becomes almost universally used, like, people take the stance of... I know a lot of the mods that get included in base RimWorld, or rather, a lot of the features that are introduced into base RimWorld are the most popular mods that people basically say, yeah, I'm not playing the game without it. You know, that's just good development, really. If everyone, like, almost without exception, wants a certain type of enhancement to the game, make it a part of the base game. Ideally, compensating the mod author. Actually, no, this needs to go down there. We're actually starting to get a nice collection of healing items. We've got so much serpent stew, too. But yes. Excuse me. Oh, it might mean it's possible to build a hearth on the second floor. That's a good point. And yeah, I imagine there is an enormous request for mounts. However, one thing I will say about that particular request, every game in the history of forever has had someone request mounts for it. A lot of someone's. In fact, it's probably the most requested addition to any game. So, there being a lot of people who request mounts is not the same as, oh, well, my lord, a lot of people like this mod. In fact, so many people use it that it basically, no one doesn't have this mod installed. We should make it part of the vanilla game. Everyone wants mounts in every game. And the thing is, to do mounts well is different from just having them in there. A lot of mods can implement something like that, but it is janky. Like, ultra jank. Not even the good level of jank, which is like, you know those B movies that are so bad they're actually good? Like it breaks the cycle of good bad. It stops being arranged and it starts being cyclic, and you just go around, you're bad enough until you become good. That is the good level of jank. That's the good sort of jank. But quite often, if someone implements something like that in a mod, it's not the good level of jank. If the engine wasn't designed to accommodate it, it's usually just the jank level of jank. And that's one jank too many. But this is made with Unity, and Unity can do many wonderful things. It would be great to have mounts. Without doubt. Sailor's knocked in. Hello, mate. Hope your day has been going well. Also, if you'd like, you can just call me Salios or Sal, whichever is easier. Salios, thank you very much for saying that, because that actually pointed out that I was reading the name incorrectly the first time. And secondly, I don't mind, whichever one you prefer. As someone who's just gotten used to being like, you know what, I'll answer, as long as you're making an attempt, I'll answer whatever you call me, basically. It would take me too long to get you to say my name the way I say my name. So it's fine. Just make an effort, and it's good. As someone who has gotten used to having to just live with that, I am perhaps much more inclined to not do that to someone else. So you tell me what you want to be called, and I will make my best effort to call you that. Can't always guarantee I'm going to get it right, but I will always try to get it as right as I can. Now then, we want to continue with our explorations into stoneworking. Also, I need to sneeze. Cold weather, you know. Oh, these anchor nicely. Very nicely, actually. I'm liking it a lot. Structural integrity. Okay. Yep. Pretty much what I would expect. We've got arches. Okay. Arches demand respect. Okay, let's do the arch in this direction. I want to see what the arches look like when they're connected up. So, horizontal supports, a no. For stone. Really noted. Looking good. Or just as it's a shame we haven't got a single tile arch, because then I could make pillar, like support pillars. That's a bit wide for a support pillar. That being said, maybe it's not too bad, but yeah, I could see this as a basement. Okay. 2x2 floors. Now, because of our earlier experiment... Oh, damn it. Because of our early experiments, I want to try something. Drop that off. Grab the wood out. How is this supported horizontally? Interesting. Stone looks not good though. Why? Why is that? What do you not like about it? You don't like that it's all cubes. Okay, yeah, I can see that. Oh wow, actually that's going through quite a few. Oh. So it's transferring support directly. I gotta try. Directly to the end. So it's kind of like the iron again. So it's almost like it's passing its support along the chain. Let's see. It's probably gonna fall, but we'll try. Yeah, no. It's like, what do you think I am? Very well. So we can't have that kind of horizontal support. Like you. Oh, interesting. Despite this being weak, that is immediately transferring support out. So this is as if I've... Yeah, it's basically working the same way as the iron did. You know what? There's a little bit more that I need to check with the iron, thinking about it. Because I did a bunch of tests on the way that it's transferred its... or the fact that it could transfer its support. But I didn't really do that vertically very much. So, if I were to place this here, is this going to be blue? Yes, it is. Alright, so they basically act in the same way. All these experiments look like you're building gallows. I mean... Okay. Well, it's interesting, certainly. I guess they all function the same way, in effect. Cobble and iron reinforced. Sorry, I called it cobble. Stone and iron reinforcements, reinforced wood, act the same way. They seem to transfer their stability. One thing to check, though. One last thing. If I were to build this on top, would it be awfully... Yeah, no, it's just like, nope. It can't hold me up. Nope. Alright. Okay, final test. I'm almost done. This is probably the last test. Probably. He says with absolutely no confidence that it will be. Oh. Now that is interesting. So they can. They do support each other fine. Can I alternate them, I wonder? Okay, so it was the last but one test. I need a ladder to help me get up. Interesting. So they are transferring perfect stability across to the ladder. There's one thing to note. Now we've seen, although that is perfectly stable, I can't build stone on it. Or at least I suspect I can't. See? Nope, that immediately breaks. But can I build this on it? And will it be perfectly stable? No, it won't. Alright. Will it be perfectly stable off the wood, off the stone though? No. It's now green. But would stone be perfectly stable off the top of it? No. Okay. Is that just a function of... Let's alternate it. And then... this on top. Is this, for all intents and purposes, transferring perfect stability all the way up the chain? I can't tell until we place this. It is. Okay. How many last tests do we have so far? Rotating the stone arch upwards. This is the only rotation that I can do. As far as I'm aware... Oh, interesting. Nope, that still can't be built. Can this only be built off pure stone then? Let me try something a second. Now that will work. So although the colors don't necessarily show it, it does appear that there may be some hidden stability stat. Like maybe the difference is at 100% stability pass through, an arch can be built. But when you've got an iron reinforced plank and then stone, although it shows as blue, that second stone level is actually at 99% stability. Oh, rather 99 stability. But that is interesting. The archers really don't like being connected to anything that isn't stone in the chain. All right, that's it for the experiments, though. That is proper it now. We've done enough to know that we're going to be able to do some interesting things with stone. We're going to be able to do some very interesting things with stone, and with iron reinforced. All right then, time for us to decide what we're doing. I've got a bit of stone. I can fill out the palisade along this wall, I guess. We can work on the house a little bit more, but I think we've done enough there for now. Eventually, I'm going to want to move the bees over here. I am also going to want to set up a proper farm. Something nice and chunky. For now, this will do. Beyond that, I am getting the sincere desire to redesign our house. Knowing what I know now, I feel we could do an amazing job. I badly need to get more food. Like, constantly badly need to get more food. I need to go out on a hunting expedition, I feel. Because right now, our meat supplies are shockingly low. Ours are almost all of our other food supplies, except for honey. Honey is just never going to run out forever. We're good on honey. Nope. Grab the mushrooms, let's make some carrot soup. Tear it all down, Aavak! No. Building a dock, yep. The dock is going to be an extension of our defenses, effectively. The way I'm planning on building it is because mobs can swim, so building a palisade up to the water isn't going to be enough. I guess I could just build a palisade just around the buildings I've got right now and then build a dock as an external building, but I'd kind of like to build it into my defenses. I think that would actually be kind of cool, if I'm honest. Do I have enough thistle? I do have a bit of thistle, yeah. Okay. Are there any other foods that I could make? Carrot soup. Queen's jam, I don't have that, unfortunately. Oh, I don't have enough entrails. I'll probably get a lot soon, but that's fine for them. I also need to sort out my storage chest. I have woefully underestimated how much storage I need in the house. I mean, these things down here, not so bad. Even the fuel I don't really need. I may actually change the fuel over to ingredients for food. And just have two chests for it. I don't know. But, yeah. Well, let's get to cooking. So, food gathering and rebuild of the house. Sounds like I'm going to need hot cocoa for this stream. We're gonna. I actually intend to sail the Swift Song down to Wraithguard. That's what I came to the stream expecting to be doing. So that is what we're gonna be doing. But I'm now adjusting my plans of what to take on the Swift Song with us. I want to take, because Wraithguard is the furthest camp away from Emberlight right now. It is far away. And it's bordering two interesting biomes. I've got another crypt there. I've got some sort of weird fire spout over there. I'm not sure if we're going to find the boss in this area, even. You know, there's no guarantee of that. But it's definitely something I want to investigate and see. Got a lot of jobs, a lot of work ahead of us, basically. A lot of work ahead of us. I'd like to start making some bigger stamina potions too, but medium stamina is requires cloudberries, which are plains items, and the plains are dangerous, not to be taken lightly. I can cook on the bonfire? Really? Okay, after these are done, I'll go and see about cooking on the bonfire then. Right. Let's go and have a look at that. Hello. Hi there. Bad move. Also bad move, turning your back to an enemy. Fool. Can you really? I feel I am being trolled. Oh, did you ask, can you cook? No, you said I can cook. Oh, I can put the cauldron next to the bonfire. Right, okay. Sorry, I thought you meant like, I'm used to cooking on bonfires in a different way, I guess. Whenever we used to have a big old bonfire in the valleys, you know, you tend to, people would come around and tend to pop some food on the bonfire of a warm bonfire night, and then you'd come back in the morning. Like, the bonfire would be all festivities and greatness. And so you'd take some potatoes down, wrap them in tinfoil or something. And after, like, as the fire was burning down, and just the kind of smouldering embers sort of thing, everyone would just kind of tuck their the potatoes into the last remnants of the bonfire. Those embers would burn for like a day or two. Then you'd come back, like, at the end of the day, and you'd collect up all of the potatoes that had been there, and they'd be perfect. Ah, that was good times. Right. Got odds and sods, but we've now got a decent set of food there for us. No, not for several days. Just for a day. Like it wouldn't be like you would put it into the embers of the fire, basically bury it into the coals and ash, which was still warm but like not on fire. And you know, you'd come back at the end of the day, so you know, I don't know, 7-8 hours or something like that. You might not leave it there for all day, sort of thing, obviously. But you know, the kids would go down. You know, I used to do this when I was a kid, so just pop down there, a bunch of you. There would be a few adults around, just kind of tending the corpse of the bonfire, and you'd all go. You'd take down your potatoes that your parents had given you, and they'd wrap it up in tinfoil for you, and you know, whoever was tending the bonfire and making sure that nothing, you know, didn't spark up or anything, and they'd bury in there for you. And then you'd come back after you'd been out to play or whatever, or walk the dogs or what have you, and they'd fish them back out from the coals. It was glorious. Right. You've never roasted potatoes on a bonfire? Wow, really? It might be more of a valleys thing, I don't know. Hello, Nuria. Never made a bonfire. Well, I mean, you know what? Never having made a bonfire probably isn't that uncommon. Not everyone lives in a place where that would be feasible. Much less safe. But, I have both enjoyed the wonders of bonfires as a child and been responsible for minding the embers of a bonfire as a young adult. Many times, actually. Good memories. Right, let's drop off the honey back in the house. But I think we're more or less ready to take a trip. We've got enough food on us, I think, that we should be safe. Famous last words, I know, but that's what they are. Got all of the important stuff, I feel. What we don't have is enough arrows, actually. Yeah, we definitely need a lot more of those. I don't think we need the poison arrows. Those are unnecessary presently. Can't say I've done bonfires, but I have done small campfires. Oh, yeah, well, bonfires are a completely different beast from campfires. I would imagine most people have, even if they haven't taken the opportunity, I imagine most people have had the opportunity to go camping and to set up a campfire. Bonfires, or at least what I'm talking about, I'm talking about big bonfires, you know. Bonfires that take several trees, not a bunch of logs. They were big things. But then, you know, November 5th is a big thing in Britain. Go figure, you know. But yeah, like and living on the side of a mountain did afford you know, right next to a forest, did afford a lot of opportunities for that kind of stuff. Whereas you're probably not going to have that necessarily if you live in the city. Never had a proper bonfire, but campfires are great for making very yummy noms. Yes, absolutely. Remember the 5th of November, indeed. Okay. I think we need to grab... Now, I need to make sure of the crafting benches we want. We want a forge, so I need 6 copper. We would like a stone cutter, so 2 iron. I don't particularly think I need to make... Yeah, I'm not going to be making a high-level forge or anything else on location. The workbench, the forge, and the stone cutter that I'm building somewhere else is to allow me to build. Allow me to erect structures. They are not there to repair things. So if I need like a level 4 craft bench to build a certain thing or to repair something, I'll just use the portal to come back because that kind of thing can travel through the portal. So I don't need to account for that. So, but I do need 6 copper and 2 iron in total. So 2 iron, please. So, 6 copper as well, please. Thank you. It's perfect. Now, I'm not sure if Swift Song has materials with it, but we'll go and see. Thank you very much, chat, by the way. I know me rambling on about anecdotes and stuff. Not exactly the most amazing content in the universe, but I enjoy getting the opportunity to talk about it. So I appreciate you allowing me the opportunity to talk about it. Honk. Right. Oh. Why have we got 2010 here? 10 tin for that. Right, okay. That's fair. I do want a forge. I do want a cauldron. And just as well I'm bringing the materials for a forge. But I don't need 20. I need 10. The rest is coming back. You did a huge bonfire for someone's 16th birthday, I imagine. Lit it with a model rocket engine under a bag of gasoline. The 16-year-old believed it magic that night. Oh, that's fantastic, kid. I'm glad they enjoyed their birthday. The other thing with bonfires is, especially in Wales, probably has a lot to do with roots. Cultural roots, that is. You know, pagans and Celts dancing around bonfires. You know, it kind of goes hand in hand. Both culturally religious significance and also... let's grab the feathers. And also, just... well, see... Politics and religion back then were actually kind of intertwined. So yeah, more or less religious and you know significant cultural tie-ins. However, I just realized we are starting to get enough material now to probably justify bronze head arrows. We've already got the serpent scales required for the shield. I will make it. But we're not going to make it yet. We are going to make bronze head arrows, I think. Right. I know. I'm heavy. So heavy. Gotta teach the kids how to make a bonfire in case the English need driving out again. Yeah, exactly. Or, you know, for the crazy rituals. I built a longship as my first iron build, and it sank for some unknown reason. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you able to get the materials back? Certainly hope you were. Right, bronze head arrows. Let us begin making them. Am I going to use all the bronze on this? No. Am I going to use as much of the bronze on this as I can? Yes. Then we'll have some bronze to spare, I guess. Unless I've got some more wood sneaking around somewhere. Fire arrows are still useful to me, by the way. They're actually about as damaging, assuming the thing can be burnt. Whether or not that is the case is a different matter entirely. Some things just don't seem to respond to the kind of the fire dot. I'm finding it a bit underwhelming. I'll be honest with you. But the thing to be aware of, though, is that the fire dot, while it's really trivial, for most of the things I'm fighting right now, 1 tick of health every second is not much. But on the flip side, the fire does just a raw amount of damage when the arrow hits as well. So, you know, the fire arrows are actually better than my flint heads. They do a lot more damage than them. Have I had a rap battle with a horse on a pole over cheese acquisition? No, I have sadly, I moved away from the valleys before I was old enough to really participate in Merrycrete. But and it's not particularly common. It isn't as practiced as one might wish in the cities. But some of my friends, after I moved away, you know, they did their part. Both on the receiving end and on the as Merrycrete, which was fantastic. I got some amazing pictures of my one friend Derry, dressed up in a sheet with carrying a horse's skeleton on a pole. 2 little eye holes cut in the sheet so he could actually see out just beneath the jawline of the skull.